Currently on the screen is another view of a tropical cyclone Cebile over there, about 1300 nautical miles from Diego Garcia. This is the life of the tropical cyclone up to a few hours ago. And whilst we have a look at this cyclone, the latest on INTESIFY 7 over there in the Fiji region. It's 1000 millibars, located near 15.0 degrees south, 171.6 degrees east, slow moving, and position remains poor. The sea surface temperature remains around the 30 degrees Celsius. Deep convection increase over supposed low level circulation with poor organisation. Cyclonic circulations extend up to 500 millibars, and the system lies just to the south of an upper ridge in a moderate sheared environment. Global models have picked up the system and gradually move it in a east-southeasterly direction, with further intensification potential for this system to develop into a tropical cyclone in the next 24 to 48 hours is moderate. Then we have a look at Tropical Depression 08 or 98P. This central pressure is around 999 millibars, located near 21.6 degrees south, 177.8 degrees west, and remains slow moving. Not much difference between the information. Global models have picked up the system, gradually moving in a south-southwesterly direction with slight intensification, and percentages remain low to very low over the next 24 to 48 hours. We will have a look at the overall picture sometime Thursday morning. Another look at the NOAA floaters on the tropical cyclone. A heavy rain alert remains in place for a fair bit of Fiji. The dominant moist northwesterly wind flows prevails over Fiji, with the trough of low pressure just to the rest of the country. Meanwhile, Tropical Depression 8 lies slow moving just to the south of Fiji and is moving south away from the group. The upper level correction, the 850 millibar vorticity, and we're looking at the South Indian Ocean region, and what you can see is the tropical cyclone. It's one system that doesn't want to disappear. The upper level divergence. A look at the wind shear. Unfavourable is the red, neutral is yellow, favourable is the green. The 24-hour shear tendency. And Cebile, the 26.9 degrees south, 81.5 degrees east, maximum winds 50 knots, central pressure 992 millibars. The tropical tidbits, tracks. It still wants to adopt that southeasterly track. An active convergence zone was located to the southwest of Samoa, which links to a tropical disturbance about just southeast of Fiji, is now affecting the Samoan Islands. 97P, as mentioned, 16.0 degrees south, 171.5 degrees east, maximum winds 25 knots, and central pressure around 1004 millibars. And here's the tropical tidbits tracks on Invest 97. The information is slightly different to what is provided by the Fiji Met Office. And 98, 22.3 degrees south, 178.5 degrees west, maximum winds 15 knots, and the other source is 1010 millibars, tropical cyclone formation probability guide. There's two areas of interest in the Westpac. Now we have a look at the Nandi radar. And this is the rider picture taking in the entire region. It's actually the composite. And here's the NOAA floaters on Invest 97. And if 97 becomes a tropical cyclone, which is the current position, is it going to absorb Invest 98P. However, there's another area of interest to the east of 98. And here's the Fiji latest service chart, and you can see the 1001 millibar low to the southern Cook's Island region, and 07 and 08. Now here we have a look at some possible tracks, starting off with the UK Met. And this one could relate to Invest 97. The Canadian model, and this is a low possibly to the east of Cooktown. That is yet to come on the radar. Caution needs to be applied when viewing these tracks. And this is the UK Met. And as mentioned, we will have another update in the morning.
You can follow Force 13's outlets, the website force13.com, which has had a revamp and is still under reconstruction, but take a look. Also YouTube, of course, if you haven't subscribed, that might be a good idea. Visit Force 13. We're also on Facebook under the same name, of course, and you can like us on there, and you can also follow us on Twitter. Search Force 13, all in text for those. You can also add Force 13 on Skype, or my personal account on Discord, Fool13, at extension 9094.